Oh, I didn't ping. All right, now I should be good. Wait, Tails, I thought you were here last time. Or the time before that. I definitely seen you in my chat before. Fucking bad combo transition. I don't know, maybe they've never seen this boss before. Maybe they've played the Genocide run. I don't even know. There's a number of reasons why someone wouldn't know Photoshop Flowey. I think it's just a confusion because I added a hallway where you could choose what boss you want to fight without the need for save files. And I think that's where the confusion comes from. They think this is like a fan game. Like, really, could a fan game copy every single asset of Undertale and supply it completely for free? I don't think so. That's fine. Misunderstandings happen all the time. Done some off-cam practice yesterday on this boss. Learned a couple of new strats, which is great. The more new strats, the better. This means that if something goes wrong, then I have wiggle room to try the other thing. And if that doesn't work, well, that's because I got bad RNG. Oh, I'm in the corner, I'm in the corner, I'm in the corner. Shit. See that? I don't know if I tried that before, but that's definitely a new thing for me. Like, if I get dentatas after nukes, I just go between them. Because very often you can do that. It's very... very rare when they come out for them to overlap like that. When they do, it's just usually because they all spawn on the same side. How did I do what, Izzy? Well, Save the World's really meant to be more Asriel's theme rather than Frisk and Kara's theme, to be honest. Considering it only plays during the Asriel battle. That was a terrible spot to go to. If I had Shurikens 2 next, I would have been forced to either take a hit or take a really bad line. Basically meaning I have to play really awkwardly in order to dodge it. Which normally is not possible if you're that far across. Oh, dude, that would have been so sick. Really? Triple dentatas? That's another triple in the finale sense. Hi, Sansy Bones. Right now I'm testing playing Flowey while reading chat. I'm just doing it when I know I can. But I can talk while playing Flowey. That's not a problem. It's just reading chat. So in my 29-minute run, I never read chat at all. Oh, you don't like that name anymore? Okay, sounds good. I just called you that because I remember it being your old username. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, Grow Time, good luck. If I must be honest here, I don't really want to finish Undertale Yellow. From what I've heard, the balancing, especially in the Genocide run, is not that good. And I know that there's been a patch which nerfs some things slightly, but unfortunately that doesn't really make it any better. Like, graphics-wise, Undertale Yellow's great. I was actually hoping for it to be a graphical improvement. But balance-wise, it's just awful to play. Like, I get it. Oh, you get armors, you survive more. Or, if you get more items, you wouldn't have to no-heal Martlet in order to pass her. I see what you're saying, and I greatly appreciate it. But that doesn't help when, even in the Genocide run, you barely get any healing items. And the bosses are super challenging. So basically you have to no-heal, like, I don't know, Zenith in order to pass her. I think that's her name. Or his. I don't know what gender Zenith is. I don't know genders of anything. Not to mention Martlet gets an upgraded fight in Genocide anyway before the Zenith, so... Yeah, I'm just not that interested in the game anymore. It looked good at first, but it's just annoying to play. The encounter rate is extremely high, and... You know, that's... You're up to speed now. Don't get me wrong, great game. And I know that people are going to love it. But for me, it's kind of in the middle of the road to me. Yeah, maybe I'm missing something out, but right now I'm just not interested in finishing it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the game feels boring. I should stop looking at chat for finger guns. The first 2 areas are boring, but after that it's not. Okay, maybe in a few days I'll finish Undertale Yellow, but for now I just don't want to. Just after the Martlet fight, I just basically lost interest immediately. That's why I stopped playing it in that stream and just went to go focus on something else. I have 1 hit point left. Yeah, even if I do, like, finish Pacifist, I'll probably not play Genocide. On the surface, it's just too unbalanced. And I've seen nothing in the patch notes about the final boss being nerfed. So, if I go all that way just to face a boss that's like an FDY game, then... yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother. I'd rather get a fair boss than fat, straight-up BS. Like, yeah, there are the neutral endings as well, but... yes, like, Undertale, there's just so many. Like, I'll probably watch Shay's video later, because I think he listed them all. What are those other strats I learned? For pellets, if I'm in a bad spot, I just treat them like Shuriken's 1. Like, I still line myself up for the pellets and all, but I take it a little bit slower as I work my way back to the middle. Like, if I'm over by where one of the flamethrowers spawns, then I work my way back towards the middle as best as I can. But it's kind of a risky strat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Why did I put final in the Shadow Realm? What final and what Shadow Realm? Only covers the neutral final boss. I think I've seen a video of that, actually. It's meant to be like some sort of Flowey fight ish, but it's like it has like overworld and things, which unique concept. It looks fucking badass. Like that's what Photoshop Flowey should have been. Like Sean encouraged me yesterday to play that boss, and honestly, if I just do that, then I might just be encouraged to no-hit it. It sounds like my type of boss. Who knows? Maybe it's just unfair like this boss is, and probably isn't no-hittable anyway, at least consistently. So maybe if someone wants to do a no-hit neutral run of Undertale Yellow, they'd probably have to face that first. Oh yeah, for flies, instead of going all the way to the end where you can be hit by things, I prefer to stay in the center. There I have more time for everything. Right, so I'll try and, if I can get pellets to spawn, I'll show you my strat. Alright, so, yeah, I just do it like this. Just nice circle round back to the middle. Sure, I have to go wide, but it's safer than just staying in the corner. Because what if a fly trap spawns there? What if you get vines? You know, the attacks where there's no sort of easy escape. Oh, what? That's where I was pressing the buttons. Want to read chat so badly. People are posting long messages. God, this is why I proposed adding like text-to-speech to no-hit true pacifist runs. Because I'm going to have a really hard time trying to catch up with chat when I'm trying to concentrate and not getting hit. Gee, I'm not even halfway through. That was a very bad spot to be in, but lucky I get out of there easy enough. Also, I can kind of almost guarantee that as soon as I get no-hit neutral again, it's going to happen a lot more often. Like, right now I haven't been able to replicate it yet, but as soon as I do that, then passing Flowey is going to be more common than you think. At least I hope it will be. I might have to do, like, no-hit Flowey combos, basically doing the entire fight as many times in a row without getting hit as possible. Yeah, that was a really bad line. You know what, I think I'll do full fight now. The lore is stupid. I played the pacifist ending. It's basically the most unbalanced thing I've ever seen. Not even possible no-hits, just phase 4. Phases of RNG, phase 4. You're looking into no-hitting it yourself? Oh, good luck. Well, yeah, I do try my best when it comes to runs like this, and I still have to catch up with chat. Because I know if I don't talk, people are going to start leaving. And that leads to people being guilty that they didn't see the final run. It's happened so many times. It's happened with Undertale Last Breath Phase 3. It's happened with Snowgrave. It's happened with Distrust 2. It's happened with every major run I've ever done. All because I didn't read chat. People start leaving. And by the end, there's only like 4 people left. Yeah, but the problem I have with this is that I'm not very good at multitasking when it comes to challenge runs. So if I have to try avoid getting hit as much as possible while also trying to read chat as much as possible, then that just sets off two things in my head. First of all, what am I doing? And secondly, have I just read that? How much have I read? If it's a long message or if there's a spam of things, how do I deal with it if there's no mods around? Thank you, Sanzi. But yeah, I'm a moderator down, though, since Rise went AFK. So, I might have to elect another mod. Thing is, though, I don't know who to elect. There's not that many people who I trust who are actually in my chat consistently. Like, I can already think of a few, but are they around are they around often enough to compensate for the time we lose? Guard's gonna play. I thought Guard already played Undertale Yellow. I thought they already I thought they did that, like, on day one. They were, like, really hyped up about it. Or something, I don't know. I don't know what Guard's up to! Nat, Grow Time, Guard retired from challenge runs. They still enjoy playing casually. They played through Outertail. Speaking of which, I'm super hyped for the update. Like, Outertail is going to be a great game. Like, it's probably already great, but thing is, though, I've only done the pacifist route of Undertale, and I talked with Spacey yesterday, and he said that pacifist is, like, the only route that doesn't really have that much originality in it. Like, all the dialogues are way too similar to Undertale's. The plotline is very similar to Undertale's. Basically, it's a reskin of Undertale. If you go neutral or genocide or level 0, though, there's different things that happen. Oh, and don't forget bully as well. I'm super hype about it. So to answer the question, is Outertail just a reskin of Undertale? If you do pacifist, yes. If you want originality, you have to get off of pacifist. And even then, some bits may still feel similar, but what do you expect out of an Undertale fan game? It's not all sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Whoa. Okay, that was close. I hate it when it does that. Like, it goes from the very bottom all the way up to the top in chronological order. I really hate it when it does that. I hope that doesn't happen to me when I'm on no-hit neutral pace. Like, sure, I could go down, but if I try going down, then I'm likely to get hit by handguns, because there's already one down there, and there is another one coming for me in the place that I'm at. So the only logical option is just to go up. Like, if I try going down, which is, at that point, not possible, then I'm going to take a hit. I don't know, maybe I just have to prepare for the worst case scenario. That's basically what you do with Photoshop Flowey. You have to imagine the worst case scenario. So like, if you go up for nukes, then what do you do when Shurikens 2 happens? What do you do when Dentatus happens? If you get vines and they last long enough, what do you do when laser shows up? And if you're really unlucky, what do you do when flamethrowers show up and you don't know what to do? Do you just sit there and take the hit? Because if you take too long, that's what you have to do. Like, even with a 29-minute time under my belt on Flowey Survival, I am in no way consistent on this. I don't think there is such a thing as a consistent player on a randomized boss. So, like, you have this, you have Asriel, you have, what's some other things? You have other games like Sudden Changes in ULB. There's no such thing as a player who can do that no-hit consistently. Like, even Larapra and Salty Lily will agree with you. SC cannot be done consistently. At least 100% consistently. That is if you even know the strat in the first place, which I don't. I had to luck out my no-hit. This is often the case with a lot of things. You're like, in Distrust 2, if you watch Salty Lily's no-heal of Distrust 2 Phase 1, you'll know that at the very end of pre-final, she's able to move around all of the bones without getting hit. And they're all like in a very random... Yeah, basically no hitting the rain is what she's doing in that one. And I have no idea how she does it. It's almost as if she's turned into Angela Bot, which, if you didn't know, focuses on the closest projectile and moves around it. I think Lily and Angela have something in common. Yeah, and I've been following his guide, and most of what he does I kind of already do. They're just like general tips and tricks. Like, I even taught him some of the strats, like, if you get NS2, go down early. If you get flamethrowers and laser, then go up to the top right as fast as you can. Like, every combination is dodgeable. It's just a really weird way of doing it. Fuck. Yeah, well, the thing is, right, Sansi, go down for NS2 is entirely dependent on what happens with the nukes. Like, you have to know where they're gonna land, and you also have to know which ones are coming. So I think the best example I can give of this is if you're in the middle and there are no nukes going towards that middle, you know you can go straight down. But then you also have to be mindful of the fire hitboxes, because that fire will hit you if you get too close to it. Even if apparently you're not touching it. And it's entirely possible to no-hit nukes without even going up in the first place, but again, that's entirely dependent on where they're going to land. The flames don't disappear quick enough so that you can just get out of the way if you get trapped. No. If you get trapped, runs over. How many streams do I practice Flowey? Not very often. If you're talking about how many streams have I done so far where I practice Flowey, not enough to where I know what to do. I think I'll go back to survival. See, the reason why I practice full fight is because Finale and 1 to 6, respectively, have very different cycles. Potion of Autism or something. That's a weird name. You find I didn't get weird transition. What? I moved out of the way before it came out. Well, obviously you don't have to go down immediately. You just have to go out if you see the telegraphing for shurikens too. Which, honestly, at that point should be very easy to do because your focused area should be pretty damn high up. Like, there's a very short delay between when the lights flash and when Shurikens 2 actually shows up. Okay. Jesus Christ! What are these combos? I feel like I shouldn't be able to no-hit them. It's a good thing I'm doing practice now, because I was going to try a full run today, but I decided, nah, I'm not in the right space yet to continue that. Maybe tomorrow or something. If I went left, I would have been hit anyway, so why the fuck does that matter? I wonder if Lexi's still working on her Genocide Flowey mod. I know it's been a really long time since she posted anything public about it, but I know she talks about it with other people, because she told me once. I know, I think it's been like over a year since the last devlog. It's going to become one of those mods that takes over a year to make. Of course, I don't mean that to be funny. Anyway, what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine used to be Geodude, and then it was Butterfree, but now it's Sandshrew. Flowey's lips hit that. Am I tripping, or did I just phase through one of the shurikens? I feel like I just phased through one of them. How many attacks on average does Flowey... Hang on. It depends. If you're doing full fight, then he fires at around 70. If you're doing just finale, then you have to deal with like 40 or 50. It really depends on your pace, really. If you can kill him as quickly as possible, then you have to face at minimum 60. If you're going slow, then you have to go at least 100. You know what? I actually really don't know. Maybe I'm overestimating that number. Maybe I'll do a full fight attempt after this survival, and then I'll count them. I'll count them. I'll do a full fight, regardless of whether or not I do no hit, and then I'll just count them all. Okay. Fuck you too, Vines. Right. Let's count the attacks. Not counting the soul phases, obviously, because those ones are just you. Oh yeah, and if you miss the acting soul phases, you have to endure like another 10 or 11 attacks, so... Alright. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah, thank you, Potion of Autism. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, skipping gun phase because it's boring. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. LOL. 70. So 70. So that's 70 for this full fight. And I wasn't playing optimally. So you could probably shave off about 3 or 4 in a speed run. Now, due to the random nature of Photoshop Flowey, this may vary drastically. You could get as much as 80, you could get as few as 60. And the timer also fluctuates, so it's also dependent on that as well. So, yeah, on average, you should be able to beat Flowey in as minimal as 67 attacks. At minimum. On maximum, though, if you get really bad RNG, then you probably have to do, like, 82 if you're doing a no-hit. So, not even half of them are in 1 to 6. Not even half. Anyway, I'll do another full fight attempt because I want to do no hit. Hello there, person whose name I cannot read because I don't understand Russian. Welcome. No offense by that, by the way. Sorry. I only just realized how bad that sounded. or maybe it wasn't. Dude, I think too negatively of things. Also, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed this, but the vines have orange hands on the end of them. I don't know what... I think that's like meant to be a glove or something. What's the problem, Raven? Why are you going, The stream randomly ended, then started. Did that happen with anyone else? Because if not, then it's probably just your connection. Oh, strange. Yeah, YouTube's not been the best recently. Like, yesterday I went to download a video and the download rate was like 400 kilobytes per second. Not megabytes, kilobytes. And then I went to download it from a YouTube video downloader and that was like 4 megabytes per second. I'm like, okay, YouTube, you just suck dick like you usually do. Also, I watched a video about their their anti-ad block thing. That's not going well for them. Like, the same company that supports YouTube, Google, puts, like, ad blockers on their front page. So the one thing they're trying to get rid of, they're promoting at the same time. Like, even, I don't know, what was it, the CIA or the FBI, they encourage using ad blocks to prevent, like, malicious downloading. It's just... And, like, apparently there's, like, 5 seconds of delay for those who use an ad blocker. Like, well, I prefer a 5-second delay to your 30-second unskippable adverts of dogs shitting all over beds. Trust me, I've seen ads like that before, and I don't want to see them again. That's why I use an ad block. Okay, maybe it wasn't a dog shitting all over a bed. It was a very mucky pup, who went up on a white bed and just shook like this disgusting stuff everywhere. So it was just, like, shaking it all off him, and it went everywhere. It went all over the pictures, it went all over the walls, it went everywhere. Nah, sure, this isn't a full run attempt. This is just Flowey. Why just Flowey? Because reasons. So yeah, I would much rather get a 5-second delay on my web browser for using an ad blocker than have to watch 1 minute of disgusting ads. Like, they're getting worse as well. There are apparently being scam ads that are being supported and aired. Like they're legit or something. They're not. I've never had that before. Like, I usually have YouTube up in the background when I'm, like, listening to music or something. But it never paused on me. Like, there were times where it's been, like, 2 hours and it says, "You're still watching this?" Like, to be fair, yeah, Netflix does that too. I think every streaming website does it. I think they just do it just to cut down on, like, DDoS attacks. Because they have to request all that information. And by implementing stuff like that, then it's very easy for them to cut down on traffic. Got it. uBlock Origin bypasses the artificial Firefox delay. Yeah, I use uBlock Origin as well as the built-in ad block that Opera has. I got an ad about a guy hitting on someone and then being told just stop, about stopping harassment. I mean, sometimes you just download the music and just play it offline anyway. So what's the point of having a playlist if YouTube's just going to stop it? Yeah, it doesn't even have to be quiet. Sometimes it just happens straight up on a loud part of it. Like, if I'm listening to, like, Camellia or something, I know when it stops. What do you mean auto-click? Yes. What pop-ups do you get, MFM? What pop-ups do you get? Oh, that thing, yeah. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Also, I think I want to practice Asgore as well, because I hardly have any, Why is there no music playing? Okay, this is weird. I go to play Asgore and then there's no music. I didn't even fiddle with the settings or anything. It's just no music. That is not a cheat, by the way. You can actually move up and down through blue. Like, I thought it was a cheat at first, like when I saw it happen in a real run. But no, it turns out you can actually do it. You can't move up and down through orange, though, which is really strange. But there, that's one of the rare cases where moving through blue is actually possible without taking damage. Hold on a second. Why is the NHC at 82 now? It hasn't even been like 5 minutes. Why is it at 80? Why is it so high? Yeah, I know it's a glitch in the vanilla game. I've already said that. Dude, my personal best on Asgore is absolutely insane. Like, my best time, I think, is like a 40-30 something. I still have the video. I need to re-upload that. My NHC is like 236. It's wild. I wasn't looking. Time survived. Ew, who covered him in shit? Well, that was funny. For some reason, it just Oh, not even 3 minutes, and it's at 97 NHC. That's just really, really weird. Like, I could try and fix it, but I kind of forgot how this mod actually works. So in order to fix it, I'd have to rebuild it from the ground up, and that's going to be a tedious task of itself. But I do have a plan for it. I do have plans to revamp, as well as a couple of other things. But I think for now, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done for now. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'll probably just do some dev work, because right now I don't really feel like playing much more anyway. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. It's been quite fun. I do have to admit. Maybe next stream I'll do another attempt at NHTP. Maybe. But yeah, that's up to me really. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Sansi, thanks for moderating and tuning in. And I'll see you all next time.